Okay, hey guys. I'm just recording some Black Wizard right now. I think I should do a practice run for now. And put a mobile on. The trick for the first jump on mobile is to jump a tiny bit early after the blue click. But if you want to kind of stand up the work off that, on the first clicks, just hold and click as late as you can on the warps, so you line up with the pink ones. But if you don't want to spin and you want to get it perfectly, jump right beside them and get that spike, and you should get enough momentum on the blue pad. What I gotta do is just do that and for the yellow orb, I don't know if you can double click on mobile, so yeah, you can't. So you have to let go extremely fast and hit it on mobile. Some stuff are just easy on mobile, some stuff are harder on mobile. Like, when I was on PC last time, I couldn't get past that part where you hit that this. Because you can let go faster on mobile. Kinda. I mean, you can let go faster if you can click faster on PC. But technically, if you're clicking faster, you can technically let go faster. But the thing is, if you're playing a normal paced levels, like a top between humans, when you're letting go extremely fast, and you're about to click against the other finger really close to it. But the thing is, when you're on one that's slow paced, you're like, oh, I don't gotta click that much. You're gonna try to go completely a little bit slowly because you're not really worried about it. But sometimes you still gotta let go fast, even if you're not doing something where you really have to be in a rush on. I don't really have any tips for these. You kinda gotta get lucky with that jump. But you have to land on the edge and just hold after. For this part, you gotta do one small jump on the triple orbs. Then you gotta hit those the second two fast. On the first one small clicks, and the second one two fast clicks. On this part, this is the worst part for mobile. The worst part. This part is a gamble. So you can. So here's how I do this when I'm doing normal game. So I use my right thumb when I'm playing. I jump with these, and I switch to my left hand quick and switch back when I double tap. I jump, left hand double tap. That's what I do when I get to this jump. It's kind of you could spam, but it's kind of a gamble if you spam. I would kind of recommend doing the thumb switch thing. Switch thumbs, alternate, kinda. Yeah, jump. You gotta try to get, the spike. But there's also another strategy I have. So here's my second strategy for this one. I'm, stuck. You could use your fingers, because you can kind of click faster when you use your, pointing fingers. So you could spam with your pointing fingers, but it's a little bit weird to do when you're on phone. But it always works if you spam with triple fingers, kinda. Kinda. That's what I'm gonna do since I can't get past it. You could spam with your index fingers. I think that I might do that on normal one, because it usually works if I spam with them. But if I alternate with them, it doesn't work. I might end up using my thumbs though. But you can spam if you spam on the bottom with your thumb, that's kind of a gamble. But yeah. Also, about some older ones I didn't have on recording before I started recording. The one where I had the 197 attempt run, that was crazy. I was mostly lucky that I got past this part on that. I just did the alternate strategy on this part. I don't know if I have to click fast or just have to time it before I jump or something. I was just lucky on that one, and I didn't really doubt the first part that much. I died the most at the drop part because of that I got stuck on one of those parts and I eventually got out because it was a crazy run. This part is gonna be a problem. I know I'm gonna die at 16% when I start doing that. I'm gonna look for another strategy for this part. I gotta think. Okay, let's see. So, the spamming can sometimes work. So, sometimes I could just spam really fast. That's what I just did. I just spammed really fast with my 2 fingers. I was like, kind of like that. See, you could do just extremely fast alternate spin here on mobile. Or you could just switch extremely fast with your index fingers and try to double click. But if you're on PC, just switch from space to arrow key. If you have a Sega device, just put on a keybind for mouse and spacebar right beside each other. But if you do 2 player levels also, you could just put it on the left side, just in case when you're playing with a mobile player. But if you're gonna be doing it for a really long time and not be playing it, or you could just put it in the middle. I still kept my space keybind on the window. So with this part, I'm gonna start getting a little bit too slow and dying. So this is probably one of the hardest parts for both, because it has a lot of timings and weird clicks. So I'm gonna go back to the start. When you're waiting to get in, you gotta make sure you're ready to hold after hitting that pad. Or I think you can do it before. Yeah, you can do it before. Just get ready to hold, then click really fast. Make sure you do not hit the saw blade. Then you gotta hit the pink one. Wait a little bit early till you get to the edge of the green orb. Then this one you have to do the same thing. Wait till you get to the edge of that green orb. When you jump down right here, you gotta wait before you get down and wait like a 0.1 second, actually like 0.3 seconds before you jump again, because you don't want to hit too early right after jumping, or you're gonna hit the edge of that line block. Then on mobile, this part also another alternate. Alternating on mobile is really hard when you're doing spams. You gotta double click, then jump up, double click. Sometimes when I was on PC, I kind of like double clicked for this. I just did the whole double click. It's kind of like a risk though on this part. You can do it for the first one, but on the second one you have to actually click really fast when you're alternating. Wait and make sure you hit the top and just spam on that part. On mobile, they're both just double click. So I can't tell if it's easier on mobile for this part. But not gonna lie, I think computer's easier except for the last part if you're more newer to Sega device, because I'm kinda like a newer to Sega device. especially since I can't play a computer throughout the weekend. So, yeah, on this part, you have to click really fast before you hit that green herb, like, just kind of like double click. Like, click. But the thing is, you kind of have to time that yellow orb or else you go too low. I'm not trying to, like, don't jump to the edge, but it's kind of really hard to do that after you do it. So I guess click early on the yellow spike, then try to kind of like spam when you get on the yellow. I'm gonna close my room door quick. So my Nana and Mom can watch their TV without being interrupted. But yeah. So you could hit the green orb, wait till you get to the edge of that yellow orb, then double click. But also you need to make sure you don't hit that spike. And see, when I did that, I almost got past it. Yeah, you gotta wait. That's a new tip. I'm just gonna add. Yeah, wait till you get to near the edge of the yellow orb, then spam up, then click those two, and try to get up high as you can with them. Not too high so you don't hit the spike up there, but high enough to where you can get in the middle. Like, don't really spam with them. Just try to line up to the point where you can hit them both up. Like, click, like, kind of like click. Well, this one's like, click, then click. Kind of done. I had that lined up. Yeah. That's the strat. Hit early on the yellow orbs and hit the green orb. Wait till you get to the edge of the yellow orb. Then just double click on the last two also. But also when you get up after you hit the two green orbs, you kind of have to click a little bit fast, but not too fast because for some reason time goes really fast and you just hit that spike. You'll know what I mean if you do your practice with me. Time just goes really fast and you're gonna hit that spike, and it's also a time because of the block above it. And if you hit too early, you get hit by the spike. If you hit too late, you end up jumping into the block. Watch, if you hit too late, you end up hitting the spike. If you hit jump too early, you end up hitting the block. But yeah, this part, you can definitely develop some consistency on this part, because I did end up getting through this part a little bit fast on that one, but I did get stuck at this part, I think, a couple of times when I was on the practice run, though. I think I fluked this part one time I was doing a practice run. Not this whole section, obviously, but I think I one time fluked that last part I just got past. And after that, I was like, oh my gosh, I fluked that part. Then I just continued doing this part, died a couple of times. And this part, you have to like wait a tiny bit early before you hit that blue one. I don't want to go through it so fast so you guys can learn a little bit. Then you gotta just hold and hit that pink orb and let go. Then on that one, it's like a little bit of time-ish. Then you get to go up here. There's a lot of invisible salls at this part. Like, I think there's invisible salls together. On the second one right there, it's invisible salls. You can like click, then, well, click, hold, then like click over there and try to get like just click when you get to the orb on the edge, so you can try to get like on the bottom of the blue orb, so you can go down big enough to where you can like fluke on that green one or whatever that is. Yeah, the green orb. So yeah, a few times to like land sideways-ish. On the first one, you have to hold so you don't end up getting hit. Then you gotta let go. So I'm gonna explain how to get past this one. Click over those. Wait a little bit late before you hit that blue orb, then wait a little bit late before you hit that yellow one, so you don't end up messing up when you hit Okay, so you don't mess up when you hit the green one. But yeah, hit the blue one late, then hit the first yellow one fast. Then on this part, I'm gonna explain this part. I'm trying to die a little bit so you guys can see what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna get past this part now. Thank you guys. Should be able to learn this. Okay, so on the first blue orb, you have to click it fast as you can, then try to like line up a little bit when you get to the orange one. Because there's a spike inside of it, so you have to click it instantly or you're gonna hit the spike. Then you gotta jump and hit that third one after. Then this part, I can never really explain this part. You gotta hit this part's like one of the hardest timings on the level. You gotta hit, first just let the pad hit you up. We're gonna go back a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So you gotta hit that one instantly, then you gotta hit that yellow on the bottom instantly right after hitting the pink one, so it's like click again. Then you gotta wait a little bit late to line up with